Wired or wireless? EarPods versus AirPods. Free, included with a new iPhone. Or $159 plus tax.
Hey, what's up? I'm John Collins, and today I want to talk to you guys about Apple AirPods and who should buy them. I happen to own an Apple AirPods that I received as a gift from my wife. I wasn't expecting them, I didn't ask for them. As a matter of fact, I wasn't very interested in having any, especially at that time, which was 6 months ago. Well, about 8 seconds after realizing what I was opening, I was happy I received them because it was one of those, it's not that I wouldn't eventually be interested, it's just that I probably would have waited until AirPods 2 or AirPods 3. Let Apple work the kinks out. But since I received them as a gift, I quickly embraced them and started using them right away. My conclusion after 6 months is I really love them. They work out great for me. But what I want to do today is help you figure out if they're right for you. Should you buy them? To help you do that, I'm going to ask you just a few questions. The first one I want to ask you is very simple and easy to answer. Are you a frequent user of the wired Apple AirPods, the ones, say, that came with your iPhone? The reason I ask that is a couple reasons. One, I'm trying to help you figure out if you are a power user, so to speak, and if you would potentially instantly benefit from getting the wireless AirPods. So do you wear the AirPods, the wired ones? Do you wear them to school? Do you wear them on the bus or train? Do you use them when you work out? Do you talk on the phone with them? If you're using the AirPods that way, I think you could benefit from owning some AirPods. Question number 2. Do they fit comfortably and securely in your ear? If the wired AirPods fit comfortably and securely, you should feel confident that if you got yourself a pair of wireless AirPods, you won't have to worry about them falling out. So just use the AirPods as a guide. If you're one of those people and the AirPods don't fit, or you got one dangling and they're just never in there, do not go out and get AirPods because you're going to lose them. So, do they fit comfortably in your ear? Number 3, are you happy with the sound quality of your AirPods? If you're happy with that type of sound, not a super bassy, over the ear type of sound, but just that AirPod sound, which I actually believe is one of the best pair of headphones, that type of headphones I've ever heard. I really love the quality of the AirPods. But if you're happy with that level of quality, then you'll be happy with the AirPods quality. And I really like what Apple has done, because as far as wireless technology, it's usually subpar compared to wired. You can usually immediately hear a drop off from when, let's say, that same pair of headphones is wired, and then when you go into wireless mode, you can hear the quality drop. But what Apple did, and it's probably because of their W1 chip and all of their super engineering they do, but they managed to keep the quality up to a level where I listen to music and I can't tell there's no wire. So I'm really happy with that, and I think you would be too if you're happy with the quality of the AirPods. Another question I have for you, and probably the most important question I'm going to ask of the day as far as these AirPods is, are you the type of person that misplaces things? Things like your phone. Things like your keys. Things like your wallet, your purse. I mean, if you're that type of person and you're always looking around for something, truthfully, these are not for you. Don't do it. Save the money. Wait. Just hold off. Don't do it. So those questions that I have presented to you, they really should give you an idea as to if you're thinking you should go ahead and pick these up or not. But let me just recap my 6 months with them. Things I love. I mean, the thing I love the most is that there's no cord. And obviously that's the most obvious thing. But for me, it wasn't just that there's a cord, there's no cord to untangle. It got to the point where if I went to make a phone call or if I wanted to listen to a song, it was just the most annoying thing ever. Matter of fact, I do have memories of getting a phone call, not being able to hold the phone. So I'm like, hey, hold on a second, I'm getting my headphones on. And it's like 2 minutes later and I'm still unraveling these headphones just so I could take the call. So that became very old, and that getting rid of that issue that's why I love my AirPods, really. That's probably the number one reason. You just reach in, grab them, plop, or plop, plop, or plip, plip. Whatever sound effect you want to use. But the point is, it's just so easy. I'm talking about if I get that same phone call, I can be up and running. Now this is my AirPods there in my pocket. So I can be up and running on that same phone call perfectly in just a few seconds. Hello? Hey, hold on a second. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my headphones. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a sec. Be right. Hold on 1 sec, okay? Hey, what's going on? So I really love that part. Super convenient, great audio quality for your music. But really, let me real quick talk about phone calls. I make a fair amount of phone calls, and that's what I use my AirPods for a lot. And don't you get sick of people if you're out there, have Bluetooth headphones and what, I can't hear you, and you sound like you're in a tunnel and I don't know what's going on, and what language are you trying to speak because I can't get what's going on. I got sick of hearing that, trying to use other brands of Bluetooth headphones. I was thinking the same thing. Is that even possible? Can you do that? Apparently. People cannot tell that I'm on wireless headphones. So just, again, for the convenience of answering a phone, the sound quality while making phone calls. And there's been a few times where I'll just be using one earphone and then, or one AirPod, because I don't want to, one AirPod. And if I can't hear someone because it's a very loud environment, what I really, really love is I just pop in the second one and it's perfect. I can hear everything. They hear me perfectly. So I'm loving that aspect. So it's the sound quality, it's the convenience that I really love. And I think you would love it too, depending on how you answered those questions in the beginning of the video. What are some issues with the AirPods? I mean, nothing's perfect, right? There's always a catch. There's always an issue to things, right? There's always something that could benefit from improvement. Well, when it comes to the AirPods, there are a few things that, as much as I like them, I'm really hoping that in AirPods 2 or 3, they become rectified. One of the issues I have is the fitting, the sizing. There's only one size, a one size fits all. And we know that everybody has different size ears, and so therefore we're going to be immediately excluding a certain percentage of the population. I think it'd be nice if they came in like a small, medium, and large, just like they do at restaurants, fast food places, or whatever. Can I get you a small? Would you like a medium or large? But I have to say, when they fit, so many people are questioning, do these things really stay in your ears? Is the guy in the commercial doing flips, is that real? And I say to you, it's absolutely real. But when they fit, the AirPods, they don't go anywhere. They stay right there. I was in a little bit of disbelief myself. I actually received them, and then I was like, oh, I want to go to the gym. I want to test these out. I want to see if they something like that hurts them. I want to see if they actually stay in your ear while running. So I get on the treadmill, and like 60 seconds into it, I'm checking both ears. Oh, they're still there. And then like 2 minutes later, I'm checking, still there. 3 minutes. So I was on the treadmill for about 15 minutes. And literally for every minute for the 15 minutes, I checked and they were there. The next time I went to the gym, I found, okay, I'm going to try to trust these. I'm going to try to trust these and see if they don't fall out. So instead of every minute checking, I checked about every 5 minutes. And they were there. And they were there. And at that point, after that workout, I felt pretty confident they weren't going to go anywhere. So the time I worked out after that, I believe I checked them, how secure and snug they were in my ears. I think I checked only once in the 15 minutes that I was on the treadmill. So I feel very confident that when these fit your ear, they don't move, they don't go anywhere. So you can feel secure in that, knowing that when they fit, they really don't go anywhere. You don't have to worry about that. How about different colors? Different colors. I would be happy with, we have white, and then let's go space gray. Okay, let's go the same tone as that new iMac Pro. That would be nice right there. And I think they would look a little less, you know how these look when they're both in your ears. So I think it would make that effect a little less. This one I really didn't want to talk about because usually Apple has great engineering and that sort of thing, and they do. But there's some connectivity issues. These headphones do not always connect to my iPhone. Not the way I would like them to. So I have to kind of go into the phone and choose how I'm connected, and then that overrides the issue I'm having. But too many times I find myself having to do that. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, they're in my ear. So if they're in my ear, the phone's supposed to see them, and then the phone doesn't see them. So I have to go in and say, hey phone, there's an AirPod in my ear. Then I'll be like, oh, there's an AirPod in your ear. And then suddenly I'm connected and I'm listening, and then I'm jamming to the music or talking on the phone. But I have to do that a little bit more frequently than I would like to. So finally, the last thing, more important than fitting, because once you get them to fit and once you have everyone happy, the last issue I have is we have to find a better way. Apple has to come up with a better way to find your lost AirPods. Let me tell you. I'm going to reach in my pocket right now. Here's the case. You may or may not have seen it. It's a little white, looks like a Tic Tac almost type of case. And it's designed awesomely. It feels smooth. It's smooth on your skin. Well, not so smooth here because there's some stubble, but it's smooth on my clothes, on that sort of material. It's really nice. I mean, it feels nice in your hand. But the problem is, at least for me, as I put them in my pocket, and when you just kind of lean back somewhere, it's too many times that they've literally just slid out, and very quietly. I didn't know it happened. So there's been times where just for a few moments, I realized they were lost. And then I started to panic because I'm like, whoa, that's $160. And even though I didn't pay for them, I got them as a gift. No one wants to lose $160 of anything all because they slid out of your pocket. Now, I do believe there's some sort of find my AirPods, but it is more like the last time they were seen, or if the case is wide open. It's not really real time find the exact location. So what I would ask Apple to do is, just like on the Apple Watch, when you ping your phone and it dings. Can we do something like that for the AirPods? Because I don't know how complicated it is from an engineering standpoint, but I know from a user, I mean, that would be awesome. And I'm really expecting something like that to be in the AirPods 2 or 3. We need to find a way to find our lost AirPods. So those are the kind of the issues I had. But overall, these AirPods are great. I love them. I'm glad I have them. I'm very protective. I'm always, making sure they're in my pocket, since I realize they're so easy to lose. I'll find myself doing the double check thing and they're there. So overall, yeah, if the criteria and the questions I gave you sound like you could benefit from these, I think it will be a well spent $160.
Yeah, I'm chillin', and I'm just chillin', watching TVZ and I fall like krillin'. Tall as a villain, it's all just a feeling. My flow is a feeling like Pete was feeling. See me spillin' all these raps, words I write are artifacts. Smarter path is what I take, that's why I make these smarter tracks. My scars are mad, and so the machine is what I will attack. Killing tracks with an ability to share what is really fact. Listen that, every time I rhyme I spit a vicious rap on a different map. And the soul is where my vision is at.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'm chillin', and I'm just chillin', watching TVZ and I'm